Dang it! That enemy just really tricked me there. Alright, let's grab a shield over there. Of course, along the way, while we're in the water, we gotta make sure we get those air bubbles right here, so that way we stay safe with them. Oh, I didn't know there were spikes over there. How was I supposed to know that? Oh boy, I really need an air bubble. Okay, we're good. Alright, step on that switch carefully. Oh no! God, where did that enemy come from there? God, I really don't like some of the places of these enemies in the zone here. It can kind of tick me off. But we did get a checkpoint out there, which was very, very nice. Alright, let's make sure we get an air bubble here. Oh, come on! I didn't know that spike was going to move right there. Alright, it's time to go up here now. Oh, dang it. Those spikes just really tricked me there. I didn't see that coming. Alright, let's squat over there. Ah, shoot! Didn't know that enemy was gonna pop out there. Alright, we do get some rings right here. We'll get this air bubble right here as well while we're at it. And that does it for this level. Alright, time to go to Labyrinth Zone Act 2 now. Ah, dang it. Already we get tricked by that enemy at the start of this level. Alright, I better get an air bubble right now. There we go. Let's grab another bubble right there. Alright, let's grab that shield. Alright, also I'll take those rings. Should probably step on that switch as well while I'm at it. Yeah, I'll take that shock point, but I just unfortunately lost the shield right here. And right at the moment when I grabbed the invincibility, I got hit by the spike ball right before that activated. But we're still doing just fine out there. Alright, let's grab this air bubble. Oh no! Oh boy, I really need another air bubble. Okay, we're fine. Oh jeez. Damn, you just kind of tricked me there while I was trying to avoid his attacks. Oh boy, we better hurry for some air. Alright, we're still fine. And we have successfully beaten our level. Well done. I did manage to get another anniversary coin after I got to 150,000 points. Alright, but now we're on to Labyrinth Zone Act 3. I will have to admit, Knuckles has a pretty interesting animation while he's sliding down. Ah, come on! What the heck was that? This is where we really gotta be careful out here under the water. It's definitely best to try to get some air bubbles when you really do need them for this level. Oh boy, I need another air bubble right now. Okay. Well, we're still okay. I have no clue if I stepped on that switch for what I needed to basically make my way forward. Oh, I did not. So I'm gonna have to try to get up there again. And we literally just got multiple air bubbles during that jump right there. That was kind of interesting. Oh, come on, I was right there. Dang it. I'm literally so close to that switch. Okay, there we go. Glad I was able to press it this time. But now I really need another air bubble. Okay, glad I just barely got it when I needed it. Alright, now we can make our way forward here. Uh-oh. That hurt. Alright, let's go ahead and get that truck point over there. Alright, shield. So there's Dr. Eggman again, but only this time we're not fighting him. We just gotta basically try to make our way through this obstacle course here. I remember having some rough moments trying to get past it in the past here. Uh-oh, I just lost my shield there. Oh, darn it! That spike just ended up killing me there. So that was our first death that we had right there. But let's try this again. Alright, let's grab that shield over there again. Alright, so let's see if we can have better luck trying to get past this part. What the heck? There's no way I lost my shield right there to that spike. Alright, we're gonna focus. Oh boy, I need to hurry! Oh no! Come on! I literally was so close right there to making it to the end! Alright, well, let's see if third time's the charm here. Oh no! How did that even to make me die like that? That was so dumb. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, come on, don't let me down this time. Oh shoot, why did I jump right there like that? Should not have done that. Oh, son of a biscuit, I just died again. God, I really don't like the spikes right here when it comes to trying to get through the tough obstacle course at the end of the level here. That they really could be so frustrating. I really need to focus now. Uh-oh, just lost my shield. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Alright, now we have completed the labyrinth zone. Glad that's done. Alright, moving on to Starlight Zone Act 1. Absolutely do love the music here in this zone. Alright, there's some invincibility. And there was a wall right there that I didn't even know you could smash through. Right here. But it does help that we can go through those easier with Knuckles. Alright, let me see if I can try to get that anniversary coin by going back. Alright, there we go. Couldn't quite make my way up there, but it's alright. Oh, no! I did not even know there was going to be fire over there. Ah, jeez. Oh, no! Come on! That was pretty rough right there for how I died. Alright, let's try again. But may as well go and get the rings and invincibility over here again while we're at it. And it can help too that we can grab that anniversary coin, like how we did it before. We'll climb our way up here like this. Alright, there's some rings. Alright! Made it to the end of that level. Alright, we're doing another special stage. I see the Chaos Emerald right there. Alright, let's try our best to grab it. Ah, dang it! Down we go. But like before, I'm not really going to bother spending coins to retry, at least for right now. I'd rather just save up my coins for other things right here. But on the bright side, we do get another 3 anniversary coins. So that's pretty nice right there. Alright, now let's move on to Starlight Zone Act 2. I gotta wait for those enemies to explode, so that way they can clear the path for us. Alright, let's do a spin dash right here. Oh god, I almost got too close to that enemy. Ah, dang it. I ran too fast into that one. Alright, up we go. Oh, there's a whole bunch of rings up here. Okay, there's nothing up there that we can go to. Alright. That level's now done. We're also going into another special stage. Let's see if we can have any better luck on this one. Ah, oh, dang it, that wasn't the right way to the Chaos Emerald. But like before, I'm not gonna bother retrying the special stage. I just don't really want to waste too much time right here. Alright, anyways, let's move on to Starlight Zone Act 3. Oops, I don't mean to get close to the fire like that. Okay, where am I going? Oh no! Dang it, that fireball tricked me right before I was about to make my way up. God, that was stupid. Ah, darn it! I should have waited for those enemies to explode right there before making my way forward. What was I thinking? Okay, now let's make sure we don't mess up this time. Uh-oh. Alright, we do get some invincibility right there. How do I get up there like this? Okay, there we go. Oh, what the heck? That was really messed up right there on how I got hit. Alright, at least we do get a shield. Oh boy. Not much I could do about that. That's okay. At least we do get a checkpoint, and it's time to do another boss battle against Dr. Eggman. Okay, there's one hit. not quite hit him there. Clue was right next to him right there, and he just never got hit. Well, now I'm kind of worried I might die here. Ah, dang it. Literally happened right as I said it. Alright, let's try again. Alright, we're getting somewhere right now. There we go. Where's that ball? Oh! Come on! I literally just took down Eggman right there, and the moment I did that, I died all because I got too close to an explosion from one of the spike bombs! God, that really makes me so mad. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this all over again after I beat him. That really ticks me off. I really should have been more careful right here after the moment I took him down. Ah, dang it. I did not even know Eggman was going to drop that there. God, if it wasn't for me screwing up right there right at the moment where I took down Dr. Eggman right here, I would have been done with this level by now. Ah, shoot! Why did I just do that? Oh, come on, not again! Oh boy. No! Crap! I really messed up right there in terms of my movements. Come on, I just really want to properly move on already. Okay, there we go! Now let's make sure we actually stay away from the explosion this time before we make our way over here. Okay, that's better. God, that was just not cool right here for the way that I ended up dying at the one point right as I took down Eggman right there, but I made sure to stay clear this time. So anyways, now we're done with Starlight Zone. So anyways, we're going to move on to Scrape Brain Zone Act 1 next. So we are getting close to the end of the game right now. We just basically got this zone and the last zone to go through. Alright, there's a shield. And we do get a checkpoint there as well. Unfortunately, we lost our shield already right there, which was not all that great. I've got to be very quick on this part. Okay, we're good. Oh shoot. I don't know what was I thinking right there with the fire. Oh well. Alright, we can pick up a fair amount of rings over there. Oh shoot. Didn't see that coming. Okay, just beat that level. Alright, moving on to Scrape Brain Zone Act 2. Going through the tube here. And let's grab those rings.